Saul wouldn't listen to his mom. She told him he should go to school. He'd slip away in the afternoon, take a little walk. Pretty soon we'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, and pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die. I've got to learn that auction cry. Gotta make my mark, be an auctioneer. $25 biddy, now a hoodly bitty, 30. Got a 20 by the woody, give me 5. Wanna make it 30, hoodly bitty, 30. Now a hoodly bitty, $30 bill. I got a $30 biddy, now.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to week 35 at Grace Christian School. This is the weekly roundup, and I am your host, Sheriff P. This is where you come to get all the information about what's going on at the school, what's gone on at the school, and what will be happening at the school. We have a pretty full calendar for you, so grab yourself a cup of coffee or whatever your favorite beverage is at 9:15 in the morning, 9:20 in the morning, and sit back. Good morning, Bob Clark. Good to see you. Jennifer Bell, good morning. Let me get these over here. I just missed them. So Jennifer, there you are, and Bob Clark, there you are. Welcome. Thank you both for stopping in the show today. I greatly appreciate it. Like I was saying, I am your host, Sheriff P., and it's a privilege to have you on the show. Kimberly, good morning. Thank you for joining. Well, sit back. Like I said, we have a few things that are going on, and we'll be going over. Let's see here. Paula Carson, as the aunt of Carson and Melania Taylor, I really appreciate the job you do. They love your school. Well, thank you very much. We love them. It's always a privilege to have aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas and loved ones stopping in and watching our show. We truly believe this show allows our families to share with their extended families everything that's happening in their children's life. So we do take great pride in putting this just in top of the morning to you. It's always great to see you stopping in. Thank you for being on the show. Boy, we already have 27 viewers. That is pretty darn quick as the show is just beginning. Many of you remember last week I told you about Cora, and she's out there at Script. Today's Wednesday, so there's another chance to buy Script. So go on out there, tell her you said hi, and remember, she is retiring at the end of this school year after 15 years of working the Script table. She will be graduating with her son, and we do need to find some new Script volunteers. So if you're interested in doing this worthy task, please contact Cora at the Script table on Wednesday, or reach out to Mrs. O'Rue or Mrs. Mullaney in the school office. They will go a little bit more in detail with you about the Script table. Well, with that, today is May the 4th be with you. This is a busy day. Good morning, Sandy. How are you in Texas? I hope you're having a great day and the weather is treating you nice there. Today's the May 4th, and we have In-N-Out on campus. This is a fun day for everybody. You've had to have already pre-purchased your tickets to get your In-N-Out, and that will be starting today about 11 o'clock. And our kids are going to have the opportunity to have some fresh, hot In-N-Out served to them right here on campus. Before we go any further, let's see here. Good morning. Wonderful job on the spring concert. Good morning. Thank you for that. Yes, it was a lot of fun. I'll be talking about the spring concert a little more as we go in, but thank you for those very kind words. We greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. One of the things I forgot at the very beginning, that slide that opened the show, you saw Brooklyn and her grandfather's favorite horse, Razor. Now, I got to tell you, I think I have seen that horse before on the trails in Norco when I've been riding one of my horses out there. But, you know, horses seem to look alike, but there's a possibility. But let's see. Brooklyn, thank you so much. She is in kindergarten for sending us that picture. Remember, we only have 3 weeks left of weekly roundups. I still have some more pictures that I'm trying to get up before the end of the shows, and I will do my best to get them all posted and everything like that. So In-N-Out is today, and as I told you, this is a very busy week. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo, and Cinco de Mayo brings a whole bunch of excitement to our campus. Not for the point of being Cinco de Mayo, but it's open house day. Let's start off. Number one, school lets out at 11:30. So mark your calendars now. that school lets out at 11:30, and you can pick your loved ones up at that time, or your little cherubs. With that being said, there is still daycare because parents, I know you still have to work. So daycare is still offered the traditional times that it normally is offered throughout the school year. So please utilize daycare if you need it. Just remember the cafeteria is not open on early release days. So it's really important that you send a lunch with your child so they have something to eat. We would never let a kid go hungry, but it makes it a lot easier if you do send lunch with them if they're going to be staying on campus for the day. During open house, parking is at a premium. So I'm going to ask you to please park on the grass. And as you come on campus to park on the grass, if you can go as close to Denny as possible and fill in this way, it really does make it a lot easier to find a spot, and it makes it a lot easier to get in and get out. And kind of be mindful of those you park around, that you're not blocking someone in, that they won't be able to get out as you're parking. And that way we can really be respectful of each other. In case you've been here for an hour or so and it's time for you to go, you're able to get out in your vehicle and take off. So that's important, parking on the grass. Let me tell you about Lost and Found. Miriam has really outdone herself. She has gathered all of the Lost and Found on campus, and she has set it up in the multi-purpose room, also known as the Hall of Heroes. And it's in there. Everything is sorted out by sizes, and you can go in and have your opportunity to retrieve your child's property that they've left on campus throughout the course of the year. Please, parents, make it a note, make it a point, put it on your calendar, tell your phone, hey Siri, remind me to go check open house Lost and Found in the multi-purpose room at 6:30. And that way it's going to ding you and you'll go do it. She put a lot of work into it. And, I had a police foundation meeting on campus yesterday, and they were looking, they go, you doing some kind of store in here? They could not believe the number of lunch pails, the number of water bottles, toys, jackets, sweaters, and clothes that were in there for Lost and Found. So please stop in. We want to make sure you get your property back. Hey, the Taco Man is on campus. We have 3 taco stations that are going to be taking place. You need to go to one of the school representatives first, who's in front of the taco stand. They will sign you in, give you the appropriate thing that you need to be able to claim your taco dinner. Now, just a word of caution, a word of warning, we are 100% sold out. So if you did not pre-purchase a taco dinner, there will not be one available for you. We sold over 600 taco meals. And I got to tell you, it was like the deal of the century. But the reason we couldn't sell any more is we put the Taco Man to the limit, and that is as big a capacity as he could handle with his carts. So you got Lost and Found. We're parking on the grass. We're going to have some great tacos. Our music department is going to be playing music for you throughout campus. Their choir is going to be singing. Instrumentals going to be doing programs at all different kinds of times throughout the day. It's just going to be entertainment. As you're walking around, you'll see something different. And if you didn't see the saxophones playing, you might get to see someone play a piano solo later in the day. But those are some fun things that are going to be happening. One of the things I want to tell you, so parents, please hear this in the heart that it's being given. If you're new to Grace Christian School or you've been here for a long time, open house is an opportunity to celebrate the work that your child has put in this entire school year. It's a chance to take a victory lap. It's a chance to see the amazing accomplishments of your child and the other children in the classroom. Open house is not, repeat, is not parent-teacher conference night. I have directed the teachers, we keep everything focused on a positive mood, focusing on open house and the great accomplishments. If you've had a concern about your child or missing work or a grade, there are vehicles in place that have been in place since the first day of school. That's your teacher's email that you can always send them. And there's RenWeb. You're always able to check on assignments and everything like that. So please be respectful of this, that we're there having a great time. Don't corner the teacher and I don't want to say bogart their time, but corner them to talk only about your child or issues that you're having. That is appropriate to email them and schedule a separate appointment. Also, open house ends at 7:30, and the teachers will be getting here tomorrow at like 6 a.m. to make sure their rooms are ready. So when it's over, they are instructed to start shutting everything down and heading home so they can be back here on Friday morning. So that I'm putting right in the middle. That's an important note for all of you. It's shared with you with love, but we want tomorrow to be exciting and a fun time. Also, the Roundup winners are going to be announced. We will come to you live with who the winners are that will be going to Disneyland with chaperones on campus. And that Disneyland day for them will be May 19th. They will go with school chaperones, 5 students, 5 chaperones, and it is going to be a great time. Now, I'm going to tell you beforehand, if you win, your child wins, and say your family has season passes, I want to go to Disneyland with them. You're free to do that. We'd love for you to go to Disneyland, but you will retain custody of your child then, because I do know that the school rules aren't necessarily always the same as mom and dad's rules, and that's okay. And so if you're coming to Disneyland and you're going to see your child, you will assume responsibility for them away from the group so that you can have a wonderful time and the teachers can remain focused on the students that they're responsible for. We're doing this just so that we can keep continuity and allow everyone to have the best time possible. There's also the other option that the kids are there, and let's say we're leaving Disneyland at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you say, hey, what gate are you going out? Well, we're going out this gate, and we're going to this parking lot. If you want to meet your child there, we will have their hand stamped, so then you can go back in afterwards and enjoy the rest of the evening at the park. So that is happening on May 19th. I just want to make sure you're aware of that. When the prizes come out, we will go live tomorrow with who the winners are, so prepare for that. Man, we're up to 40 people already watching. That is awesome. Also at Open House, art displays. Your kids are amazing artists. There are some wonderful art displays. Don't forget to go by the art room and see all that amazing accomplishments that they've had. There will be an information table for Camp Oasis. Camp is coming and summer's coming. There are only 16 days left of school, so you want to get it signed up for summer camp or Camp Oasis as soon as possible to make sure you secure a spot. And finally, there are going to be some other fun things taking place at Open House that I'm not going to tell you about because I don't want to jinx us, but we've got 2 really special things set up that if it happens, you will definitely see it and go, oh my goodness, I've never seen this at an open house before. But hopefully it's going to happen and it'll be a lot of fun. So now you're like piqued your interest. What in the world is he talking about? Anyway, I can guarantee you it will tie into our Western theme, and that's the most of a hint that I can give you. Friday, the choir is singing at Angel Stadium. They're singing the national anthem along with many other choirs. Mr. Barkley has contacted the choir members and how those families are going to be in contact with Mr. Barkley, giving them their students so that they can go in and sing, and then they come out of the stadium after they sing, and then they have to come back in. That's why the choir members are required to have a ticket. You need to prearrange with Mr. Barkley how you are going to pick up your child after they sing, because he cannot come in with them in the stadium. He has to be outside. So maybe you are prearranging at a gate, or you're going to wait outside and get them. That will probably be best to determine. As soon as they sing the national anthem and you guys are heading out, I'm going to walk to gate 5 or whatever, and I'll pick up my child there, or Mr. Barkley can bring the remaining students to that. But if you're a choir member, parent, you need to pre-arrange that with Mr. Barkley. That is between you and them, and it's not a great deal of students, it's a few, so that communication will be best coming from him. Parents, if you've purchased tickets, you should all have your Angel tickets by now. You're free to come into the Angel game whenever you want. You're free to leave whenever you want. Most of our seats are closed. Some of them have been sporadically put around, but enjoy the night. You see another family from Grace, make sure you say hi and wave, and it should be a really fun night. Wow, this is such a packed week. Let's see, you know what else? It is Teacher Appreciate. Oh, there's the baseball logo that I forgot to put up, but it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. I think this is from Brenda, and it says, We are so thankful for teachers and staff that have put a tremendous amount of work and preparation into open house for families and friends to enjoy. We appreciate you. And Brenda, we appreciate everything that you do behind the scenes to make Grace Christian School a wonderful place. Brenda, along with PST, they do so much that you don't see, and we don't give them enough credit. But thank you very much for those very kind words. I will tell you this, that the teachers are very appreciative of everything that they've been getting today. And I hope I'm still online. Yeah, there we are. This has been a wonderful week. We've had breakfast. The teachers have been getting flowers. They're being pampered with so much love. Can't thank you enough, parents. It is really, really appreciated from all of you. We have another big thing going on. Along with Teacher Appreciation Week, I want to thank all of you who came to the spring concert. I've already seen some of the positive notes earlier in, but spring concert was great. It was a fun night. We had the opportunity to sing on our campus outside. It was a little different. We've never done anything like that before, and so there were a little bit of growing pains that we'll be able to adjust in the future. It was a lot of fun. So that's something we're going to continue to look at moving forward. There's sound issues that you're dealing with when you're outside and it's not an amphitheater or something like that. There's also, making sure we get the kids on the risers the right way. So there's a lot that goes into making a concert take place outside. And because we have so many students, we're also going to look at, do we split the concert next year, possibly into two groups? But those are things we will continue to evaluate as we move forward. But I can't thank all of you enough for the love and the positive comments that you have provided all the staff members about all the hard work that Mr. Barkley and the team put in to making that spring concert come off. And they did a great job. Also, Mrs. Barkley, who played the piano, did just simply amazing. She is extremely gifted in her own right. But thank you for all the comments about that. Hey, if you're looking for something fun to do that doesn't cost you $1, on May 14th at Cypress Police Department, they are having open house from 10 to 2. You have the chance to see a SWAT vehicle, a police canine. I know you guys get to see your crew here, but I think they're going to do kind of a demo. You're also going to see bicycle motocross, a race car, and they may be having tours of the brand new police station that just opened up. So that's May 14th. It's from 10 to 2. It's free. It's a great way to spend some time with your family, and it's not going to cost you a dime, just the gasoline that it'll cost to drive over there. And you get to see some great heroes, the Cypress Police Department, and the wonderful things they do. So next up, if you have your phone, your Android, or anything, pull it out, open your calendar, and there's some things that are going to be going on. May 11th is Spirit Day, and that's the day that we just celebrate. We have a lot of fun on campus. We usually have pizza, and it's a theme. Spirit Day on May 11th is heroes, superheroes to be exact. So Batman, Superman, Jesus, Moses, you name it. Whoever is a superhero in your book, you can dress up like them and wear that to school. May 12th, right after that, is Character Traits. It's our last Character Trait Chapel of the year. And you'll know that we're at the beginning of the alphabet. We always switch it up. Sometimes we start at the end or we start at the beginning. But we are at the beginning of the alphabet on May 12th. Those families will be notified as to whose students are being recognized at Character Trait. On May 17th is vision screening, where we have the opportunity to, St. Mary's comes out and they provide free vision screening for our students. So I hope you can see what I'm saying. That was a little joke right there. But May 17th is vision screening. And then, I didn't put this on there, but May 24th, this is for 8th grade families. 8th grade families. We are going to be having graduation at Holy Cross Lutheran Church over on Cerritos. And that is on Tuesday, May 24th. So note that in your calendars right now. If you have your phone, put down Tuesday, May 24th. That will be our graduation. It starts at 6 o'clock, and the address is 4321 Cerritos Avenue, City of Cypress. But if you're an 8th grade parent, More information about that will be coming directly to you in an email form numerous times between now and graduation, and we will also be having it on the news and notes for any families that would like to come celebrate the graduation of our 8th grade class. So that's what's taking place. Then the final day of school. This is the celebration that all the kids are going to have, is on May 26th. That's the last day of school. It's early release. School gets out at 11:30, and that will conclude an amazing, wonderful school year. So put that on your calendars. It's early release. Daycare is available. Like always, if you can't get here because you're working, we understand that. Send your child with a lunch so that they have it. And then we switch gears quickly into Camp Oasis mode and start getting ready for next school year. Parents, wow, what a year. It seems like we just started with the first weekly roundup back in August, and here we are in May, and we are having open house, and we are getting ready to conclude another, what I'd like to say, extremely successful school year. I have seen so many of our students blossom and continue to bloom throughout this year, and just be huge lights into their community. And it's been a great thing. I've had some amazing conversations with many of you, and our teachers have been overjoyed that we have been able to have a normal school year again this last year. And it's really paying huge dividends with all of our kids. But as we wrap up this edition of the Weekly Roundup, we have only 3 left, and our year will be over. I just want to thank you, parents, for partnering with us, allowing us the privilege to join with you to educate tomorrow's future leaders. And I truly believe it, and I truthfully tell you that the leaders of tomorrow enrolled here at Grace Christian School, and I see every day how well they do. And that's an account of how you do things at home and how we partner with you here at school, and we will create a wonderful product. Parents, until we meet down the trail, I just continue to pray that God will bless each and every one of your families. I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow night here at Open House. Cinco de Mayo. May your trails be safe, and God bless all of you. Have a great day. And here's Brooklyn on Razor.
There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his mom. She told him he should go to school. He'd slip away in the afternoon, take a little walk. Pretty soon we'd find him at the local auction bar. He'd stand and listen carefully, and pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's dirt, I've got to learn that auction cry. Gotta make my mark, be an auctioneer. $25 biddy, now a hoodly bitty $30. Got a 20 by the woody, give me 5. Wanna make it 30 hoodly bitty $30, now a hoodly bitty $30 bill. I got a $30 biddy, now a hoodly bitty 35. I got 30 woody, give me 5. Wanna make it 40 hooded up by the $35 bill. Well, as time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't